So I never been in the academy of hairdresser. I just learned all my skills on the hair salon. I started to work as apprentice, and then I've been climbing in the profession like assistant, junior stylist, creative stylist, and then till now, no? This place exists from 2 years ago. It's just open 2 years, and then I try to create an alternative place that is like a sanctuary for all alternative people and people being not accepted in society. So it's a place where you can be yourself and you can do what you like. So basically this is my concept of this place. It's like a temple or a sanctuary for that are not accepted in society. So I started to work with hair when I was 15 in Barcelona. It is my hometown. And then I've been traveling around Spain and in some places in Europe to build up my experience as a hairstylist. And then I came to London 6 years ago, and I'm living in Camden Town right now. And the salon is in Brick Lane, so it's not too far. It's the two alternatives areas in London. And I'm Spanish, so I'm from Barcelona. Okay, so I think the kind of customers are mainly alternative people where they didn't find a place where they can get the hair as they like, because there is a famous hairdresser that they cut or too much or they don't do what the people ask for. So I try always my best to give what the people want, even if I'm not happy with. But if they want it, I'm happy to give what they want. So I think it's like for the people didn't find a place where to get the hair done before. I use social media mainly, but I think the best is word in mouth. So it's like people speaking about it. So I think it's the way I'm using, like a bit like with images, a bit shocking and something that people didn't see before. So they are more attracted to it. So I think it's how I connect with the people in my community, like in the same environment of me. Because or you feel attracted or you feel completely you don't like it, no? So I think the people like it is the ones who comes. The other ones, they will never come. So I think it's like a filter to get the best people, no? At least in my kind of view. I would like to have a small team, not too big, because I would like always to keep the alternative and the street fashion more than the worldwide fashion. I think it's more real and more truth than in the end all this fashion that is a bit of fakeness, no? So I believe the decorations are more like punk and squat, anti-system. So it's a bit alternative, it's changing all the time. So in the end it's not almost a decoration, it's like what is happening really. No, because we are doing things all the time, so we are moving all the time things. So clients, when they come here, usually they always see something new in the salon as a decoration, but actually it's not decoration, it's just the work we do. So it's around because we don't have much space, so we need to put it around in some way. We try to do it the best looking way, but in the end it's just the work we do. So it's not really decoration. Like the best ones, always there is someone new because it's new people with new ideas, new generations, people that just because they're born with it, it's like a talent. So I think I learn from everyone at the same time. Sometimes I learn from a kid, sometimes I learn from a client, sometimes I learn from another professional, sometimes I learn from anyone, to be honest. Like anyone can be your master. So a lot of my clothes is recycled. It's like very long years I don't buy in shops because I'm against all this kind of big industry. It's like a lot of slavery to humans and to animals. So I don't like to buy things. I like to buy things from charity shops, second-hand, or I take things from my friends, then they don't want it anymore, and then we exchange. And usually it's my way to dress. For example, today I got this from my friend, she did it. She's a garment farm, and she's an independent artist doing some designings, but she's still studying fashion and stuff. So I try to wear always like the things I like from free, because I don't like to spend money in this industry.
And what about your hair?
So my hair usually does it, the people is here with me in the moment I need it. So sometimes it's friends, sometimes it's the stylist, sometimes it's me, sometimes it's anyone. like could happen anything. I don't really care about how it comes out my hair, because the hair grows. I don't have attachments to it, like I'm free of attachments. So if my hair is shaved off, I'm happy. If it's long, I'm happy. Like I don't really care, to be honest. So whatever is coming, I'm happy. Like I think the most unusual thing is like I'm really excited when it happens, but some people come with body modifications and some implants on the head, or then in another places maybe the people working in the salon, they don't want to do it because they are scared about these modifications on the head. So when it comes here, I think that really excites me because it's a new thing for me. I don't have any kind of body modification, so always I'm like, oh, this is amazing, no? So I think it's the most shocking thing for me. Then it actually is not about the hair, it's about the person, to be honest. Like that is what really attracts me, all this kind of weirdness. So about the gender in the hair salons, I think is very prehistoric. How is it in some places, like to separate men and women just because the gender they have, and different prices for that. So in here, in our price list, we don't have any gender. It's all about the length of the hair. The things I believe in Hermetism and Kabbalism, so I know everything is a rhythm in the universe and is vibration and frequency. So as I know all works with this rhythm, like the rhythms goes like this. So you know you need to go like this and like this and like this, because if you're always in the middle, you cannot understand the two sides of the thing. So I think it's a good thing sometimes to be low energy, because when you're in the darkness, you know more your light. So I think it's important that artists or any kind of creative work have to be this kind of 2 points extremes. Then sometimes they touch, no? They are touching and they are like sparkling things, like it's creating, no? I think it's comes together, like creative people or genius people, they are sick inside for the rest, because the rest is sick for real, you know? So I think it's something like this. Like, well, I choose profession because unfortunately in this world you need to be just one thing, and it's horrible. Then we are so limited in ourselves, because I believe we are like God, all of us. So we are able to do a lot of things good. So art is in everywhere, like in the rubbish there is art, and if it's not hair in this world, I will do music, or I will do paintings, or I will write poems, or like it's infinite. There is like infinite possibilities to do art. You find art from nowhere. As well, we like when someone very alternative, squatters or punk people that doesn't have money, we like to give a special price for them, because I think it's important everyone can access to this, not just because you have money you can access, and then you don't have money you cannot access. So I don't like that. I like to share all this. So I always try to make prices for everyone, and then I try to always get the more accessible products around me than comes into inside of my ethics and logics. So we got two different areas in the salon. One is for cutting and the other is for coloring. The coloring area is like more round table where people can see each other and there is no mirror in front, because there is no point to see the process, because sometimes clients they get confused about the coloring is getting before the end or the final result. So when the client doesn't have the mirror in front and is getting the color, doesn't wander too much, so relax more and then you can work easily. So that's why I think we make it in this way, no? To don't make you feel like you are in a hair salon, like to make you feel like you are at home. Look, I never go to fashion events. I think they are so boring and I don't like to socialize, and sometimes I feel a bit of pressure in this kind of fashion events because you need to socialize. It's something that you have to. So I'm a bit antisocial, like asocial. I don't like much humans. So when there is too many humans with the same vibe, I get a bit like, but I understand is how it works. So my inspirations or my new people where I can find is when I rave in the forest or in the mountains, in festivals or things like this, where the people is like more what they want to be because they are in a party. So they just live the best fantasy they can have, no? So I think it's where I get more my inspirings, like my daily inspirings. Yeah, it was very difficult to find this place. I took one year and a half to find it because nothing convinced me, and a lot of people wants to trick you and take your money. So it's like very dangerous market, I will say. So I choose London because I think people will understand more what I'm doing, more possibilities to grow than in other places. So you can come here anytime. This is your place as well.
This is Monster
So you
House.
monster.
Yeah, but like it's very good energy.
Thank you so much. I try to do my best.